Why are there 20 logic gates? Do you expect me to know what to do with 20 logic gates? This might be the wrong challenge pack for me if that's the materials I'm being given. This is getting so complicated. I've never done this much AI stuff ever. Welcome to the Bot Factory. This is a series of challenges in challenge mode that require you to build self-driving robots capable of getting from the build area here over to the designated end zone that gets more and more complicated of a pathway as the challenges go on. Right now, there are 20 levels to this, and this was created by Mickey3390. And although I have very limited, not much experience at all building self-driving AI vehicles, I thought it'd be fun to test my skills and see how I do at it. So we got our build materials over here in the chest. Obviously we have an engine, wheels, and I guess a switch to turn on the engine. You can see there is absolutely no seat at all because we're not driving. So the way this works is once you build your vehicle here, you actually have to activate the challenge from over here. And what happens is, watch what happens over here when I activate the challenge. You can see this door closes and then that rises up, meaning you can't go out and interact with your vehicle anymore. Your vehicle actually has to be in this box in order to get out there in the first place. So that means I actually got to reset. So yeah, let's see how far I can get in this thing. Obviously, this is just the first challenge. It's designed to be like the easiest, most introductory thing. Pretty sure all I gotta do is slap an engine with a button and then literally put 4 wheels on it and it should drive straight into the end zone. Open the door and there it goes. It is off on its own. And just like that, it looks like the challenge is complete. All right, easy start. Let's get on to level 2. All right, what do we got here for level 2? By the looks of it, there's a wall over there. So let's see what we got to build at our disposal. So it looks like pretty much the same materials, except now we have a sensor and logic gates. I have a feeling that the sensor is related. I'm probably gonna have to not hit the wall, but let's just confirm to be sure. Okay, let's see what happens. Yep, you see, it activated the finish for like a second, but then as soon as it hit the wall, the finish line stopped being activated. So I definitely got to make it stop before it gets there. So now I think I actually have to use logic for this, because if I just put this sensor hooked directly into the engine, it won't go unless the sensor detects things. But I wanted to do the opposite of that. I need a NOR gate, then that should go directly into the engine. So now the engine will be on unless the sensor detects something. So see, there you go. All right, let's see how it does. Is it gonna stop in time or in the right spot? Look at that, perfect. Stopped right before the wall. All right, on to challenge number 3. I feel like the creator has designed this to give you your introductory elements of what you need to do. And it looks like now we need to create a robot that can turn, probably using 2 sensors. One to detect the left side and one to detect the right side. Yep, there's 2 sensors. I only have 6 bearings. Now, I have 2 controllers. The controllers are what the sensors are going to have to do to activate turning. So I think for turning, I'm just going to have this right here. So one of these bearings is going to be for left and one of these bearings is going to be for right, and that's going to help steer both of the front wheels because it's just one truss in the center. And that gives me just enough bearings left over to put on the back wheels. So now I need to create the system to detect the edges, and by the looks of it, the edges are white. And wait, did I not get any logic gates? All right, I don't have any logic gates, so that means I actually have to have it detect the white rather than the lack of ground, because I would need the gates to negate the signal, but I don't have that ability right now. So this is gonna be kind of like a hammerhead shark up in the front here, and I'm gonna give these sensors the ability to detect color, so once they detect white, they will activate. I can put the distance on pretty much whatever. All right, so now we got one controller, another controller. These are gonna determine which direction the wheels are gonna be spun. So if the left sensor detects the edge, it should turn the wheels to the right. I'm gonna say like 30 degrees. And then if the right sensor detects the edge, it should turn the wheels to the left. So that's already in the right direction. I'll say 30 degrees. Should we do it fast? Let's make it go fast. We want it to react fast enough. All right, now let's just hook up the wheels and let's get this thing on the road. All right, here it goes. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, little guy. All right, should detect the white and turn. Whoa, okay. Detect the white and turn. Turn, keep turning. Oh, Oh, that was close. If the sensor got past the white, it would stop sending the signal and not cause it to turn anymore. But it looks like it was just the right speed for the sensors to react in time. All right, next up, another straight. Oh, there's a ball socket and a ball spawner. So it looks like we just gotta build a vehicle that goes straight, much like the first challenge, but it's going to encounter a ball that it needs to carry on the way there, or push rather. All right, so I'm gonna give this thing a little bit of a cradle here. Push this button, and there it goes. All right, that should work. Just get into that ball socket. Yeah, all right. All right, things are getting easy so far. Throw something hard at me. I feel like an AI self-driving car expert now. Okay. This is getting a little bit harder here, but I think in principle, it's pretty much the same thing I did on the first turn should apply here. It's just gotta be a little bit better at its job. All right, so I think the big secret to this one is to just go slower. I think as long as it's not going too fast, it should be able to react in time. And I think that that is a good speed there. Let's wait until it gets into the box. All right, close it on in. Oh! Oh, there's a ball. There's a little bit more to this than just a turn. Well, let's see how it deals with the turn. Okay, it's not even good enough. It's gonna have to turn sharper. I only set it to 30 degrees. That's a pretty sharp turn. So I'm going to change these to like 60 degrees. Let's go 60 degrees. We're gonna have to cradle the ball here. And then these sensors should be on the ends of the ball holder. Is that gonna fit there? Is this gonna be better? Hopefully this is gonna be better. I might need to make it go even slower if this doesn't work. All right. Oh no, that was bad. Did it get the ball? It did not get the ball. It is turning though. Oh, no way, it grabbed the ball. Oh, keep going. No. What do I do? I got an idea. The ball holder and that's the issue. This should all be attached to the steering. So when it steers, it actually moves the sensors as well. That might work better. Maybe let's go a little bit slower as well. It looks like we're gonna get it. All right, let's hope for the best here. Come on, you can do it. It's gonna take a lot of patience waiting for this. Yes, see now it turns the ball with it. It wasn't doing that before. And it turns the sensors as well, which is good. Oh, I think I got this now. I think I might actually got this. Come on, you can do it. I think we, oh wait, is it gonna get the ball into the socket though? Uh-oh. Come on, get in the socket. Oh, yes. Yes. All right, that one was the first one that I felt like, okay, this is a challenge here. So what is next then? All right, there's another ball socket. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, so, all right, by the looks of it, the ball spawns over there, but the socket is back here. So I have to drive over the socket, get the ball, and bring it back. If this makes me do any type of like logic, like actual logic circuits, I'm gonna be lost. Like I don't really know how to create like memory bits or like flip-flops or things like that. I'm not very well versed in like the technicalities of logic. I can just do basic stuff. So I think what needs to happen is the sensor has to detect that end wall. When it detects the end wall, it then should close around the ball, or when it detects the ball, it'll detect the ball, not the end wall. When it detects the ball, it'll then close around the ball, and then it has to reverse directions. That's why there's two electric engines. It has to reverse directions. I think I might understand a way to do it. So this is why we have pipe pieces, because we actually need to have double bearings for a set of bearings for forward and a set of bearings for reverse. The pistons are gonna have to be what captures the ball. All right, so I'm gonna put the pistons right here, and when we close in on the ball, how much space do we need to give the ball? I'm not really sure. All right, so then we're gonna have a sensor in here. So basically that sensor is gonna detect if we've reached the ball, and when we've reached the ball, it'll cause these things to close. So in order to do that, we're gonna have to negate the signal with a NOR gate. So that way the pistons are going to be active. They're gonna be active when the ball is not in there. So then when the ball gets like right here, they close. Let's put them on faster. That should work. Oh, I forgot about reverse. I gotta reverse the directions as well. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we got the ball grabbing system. So now this engine is going to be the forward engine. Oh boy, this is definitely more complicated. Okay, then this engine is going to be the reverse engine. So now that sensor has to trigger a swap of which engine is powered, basically. So when that sensor is not detecting anything, we want the forward engine to be activated. This logic gate goes to that engine. That logic gate goes to that engine. So I'm gonna have the button go to this gate. So this is basically gonna be like you push the button. So when the gate is active and this is active, that means this engine is on. So now when I turn it on, it should go forward. Why? Wait, oh, they're both, oh yeah, that's right. They're both activated because then I needed an invert signal. So this signal has to be reversed going into this back engine. So now when I press the button, it turns the whole machine on. It goes forward until the sensor detects the ball, in which case it'll grab it and then move it back. And that should be all we need. Go. Oh, we're a little bit, I didn't center it very well, did I? Well, let's see what happens. First try? First try? First try, look at that. I'm actually pretty proud of myself with that one. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do that at first. All right. Now I feel like I've reached the height of my AI building capabilities. I don't know where it's gonna go from here. Oh no. Wait. Why are those checkpoints? There's something, there better not be a ball on this one. By the way, I don't see a ball socket over there. So now we just have to be able to maneuver very reliably. Are there gonna be a different amount of materials? We still have 2 sensors. Why are there 20 logic gates? Do you expect me to know what to do with 20 logic gates? This might be the wrong challenge pack for me if that's the materials I'm being given. We have 4 electric engines and 8 bearings, which tells me we have to do tank steering. Because of these 90-degree turns, our regular steering isn't going to be enough. We have to be able to steer in place. Like basically we're gonna stop and turn in place. So I think I might actually know how to do this. So now, oh, I didn't leave myself, oh, I did leave myself just barely enough room. So here we go. So these engines represent the exact quadrant that they're in. So this is front right, which means forward on the right wheels, backwards on the right wheels, forwards on the left wheels, backwards on the left wheels. So that's how I'm gonna hook it up. So these are gonna be forward. For tank steering, you gotta do an OR gate that is hooked into each one of these. Is this more complicated than I thought it was going to be? I only have 2 sensors. So basically one sensor is going to activate turn left and one sensor is going to activate turn right. I don't know if that's going to be enough for this. I might need to have an extra thing of logic that turns off forward in order to turn as well. But let's see how I do. Let's just see how I do. So I'm gonna give it a 1 block buffer on the side of each wheel to detect the white, put color mode on. And so now if it detects the right side, we want it to turn left. And in order to turn left, we want forward right to activate and backwards left to activate. And then we do the reverse if it detects this side. And then if we want to go forward with the button, we want both of the forward ones to activate. How's this feel for speed? I think that's good. All right, let's give this a try. Let's hope for the best here. All right, come on, little guy, you can do it. I hope. I wish there was like one of those oh. Is this a spectator thing? Wait, what is this? Oh, look at this. Oh, we got a whole wait, what happened to my thing? Where is it? I didn't get to see. All right, what are you doing? Huh. What happened there? All right, I think I need to add some extra logic so that when it encounters a signal from the edge, it stops the forward function. All right, so here's how I'm gonna do this. If either of these sensors get triggered, it is going to turn this sensor on. And that signal is going to be negated by this one. So basically, this signal has to be on and the switch has to be on in order for forward to be on. I don't know. Let's just see what happens with this one. It should stop and turn to the right once it detects things. Oh, look at that. That works so much better. Oh, good. Now it's going over to that side. Yes. Yes, that's what I want. This might actually work right. Turn left. Yes. Yeah, there's no way you could do this without tank steering, pretty much. Yes, good. All right. Text white, it's gonna stop and turn. All right, so now it's just gonna bounce back and forth. No, it'll be good. It'll be good. As long as we're at an angle, I think we're fine. Just going perfectly straight is the risky part. Okay, this part's actually gonna be a little bit risky because it's not that. Yeah, okay, that was good. If both sensors detect white at the same time, it's pretty much not going to respond well. I think it'll just stop at that point. It won't even go anymore. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Don't detect the white. Oh, good, good, good. I don't know about this though. Oh, no, exactly what I was afraid of just happened. I think I just need to widen the sensors. I need to give it more of a range so that one sensor is more offset from the other. Let's hope it does better this time with the wider sensor angle now. Why is it so hard for me to do? Okay, there we go. All right, well, first turn did well. But yeah, now that those sensors are much farther apart, as it turns, they're gonna be less likely to encounter the same edge at the same time. I hope. I really hope that's the case. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Come on, keep turning. Keep turning. It did get that turn before, though. It was this one that we messed up on last time. So let's see what happens when we get there now. Okay, moment of truth. It's kind of doing the same thing. Yes, it detected that chunkier area of white because it was wider. It had a wider signal breadth. All right, I think I did it. There we go. All right, let's head back in and get on to the next one. This is getting intense. What do I gotta do? You know, I'm just gonna jump up so I can get an overview now that I know that this is a thing. Here we are. Whoa! Excuse, whoa, what? Hey, what? What are you doing? Let's go. It looks like we just got a hill climb. I'm assuming we're gonna have a thruster. All right, we got 2 thrusters. This shouldn't be hard. Why do we have a sensor though? I feel like this is an easy one, but it's just introducing us to a new concept of here. You gotta use thrusters to go up walls, and this is gonna get way more complicated very soon. Why do I keep forgetting to take building material? I need building material to build stuff. So, I mean, the button, it just literally activates the engine and the thrusters, and I think we're good. Oh boy. I did that wrong. It's gonna go, it just got up into the observation deck. Okay, all right, come back, reset. Here, you know what I can do? I can put this on a lift and activate it. And then ready? There we go. All right, doors open. That should do it. Oh, it's a little bit at an angle. I think we're gonna be good though. Bye. Please finish. Yay. All right, the next one's probably gonna be like, now here's the challenge with thrusters. Everything's been pretty progression based. Oh no, this is not what I was expecting. Okay, so we got 3 ball sockets. Oh, interesting. So look at where the white goes. It narrows down. We've got to combine the vehicles that I built before. The one that was able to bring the ball around a turn, and the one that was able to capture a ball and reverse directions. But this is going to have to, yeah. And I think the way that I had that set up, it should work for this. Let's give it a try. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got the pistons again. We've got the 4 engines for tank steering, 5 sensors. We need 4 sensors, 1 on each corner, and then we're gonna need another sensor for the ball. All right, I think I'm understanding what I have to do. All right, I got my logic hooked up for tank steering. All right, so now I gotta build that ball capture device. All right, so the front sensors are gonna be way out here. All right, so then the back sensors should be the same distance. Okay, now we need to program it actually being able to go. Right now I'm gonna create the negation signal. So if any sensor gets detected, it is going to activate this. And you know what? I'm gonna make this a little bit more modular as far as if I need to change the locations of the sensors, I wanna make it as easy as possible for me. These gates basically are gonna represent the sensors. So if I ever change the location of the sensors, I just gotta hook it into this thing. I don't gotta rehook it up into all the engines and all that stuff. Okay, so if this sensor detects the right side, I want the right side to go forward and the left side to go backwards. And then the opposite for, whoops, no. I'm not coming from the sensor. I'm coming from the logic gate that represents the sensor. There we go, opposite for that one. So now when I'm going backwards in this direction, if this sensor detects the left side, I want it to go in this direction on that side. It's the opposite. Yeah, we're just doing the opposite here. All right, this is That's pretty simple. So now if any of the sensors get detected, it's going to activate this logic gate in the middle, and then this logic gate is going to invert that signal. So when the sensors are off, that is on. So now in order to go forward, this is gonna make us go forward. Okay, so here's what's happening here. When the sensor isn't detecting anything, that gate's on. When it is detecting something, that gate's on. So basically that indicates go forward and go backward. But I need neither of them to work if any of the sensors are being detected. So I gotta think here. I gotta use big brain. Oh, I got it. So here's forward and here's backwards. So what needs to happen is in order to go forward, this one has to be on, and this one has to be on, and in order to go backwards, this one has to be on, and this one has to be on, and this switch has to be on too. I forgot about that. This switch also has to be on going into those. Yep, so now if I turn the switch on, the forward logic gate goes on. All right, and then all I gotta do, forward logic gate goes into forward engines, the backward logic gate goes into backward engines. All right, now I think it is all hooked up to go forward until it detects the ball, and then it'll go backwards. And then hopefully all the sensors will also function the way that I've intended them to function. All right, here it goes. I am activating the challenge. I am really nervous about this one. That was really complicated logic. Wait, no, what's it do? Oh, I forgot about the width. It's not gonna be able to all right, this is exactly why I did that thing with the sensors. So now it is going to be actually not too hard to move these sensors because I only have to hook them up on these logic gates again and they retain all the same functionality. I don't have to figure out all of these logic hookups anymore. All right, there's a 6-block room over there with no white. So I gotta get the sensors to be 6 blocks apart. This might be kind of sketchy, but my sensors have to be pretty much right there. I'm just concerned because the wheels are on the outside, so I'm concerned that the wheels are gonna end up going off of the edge. I just gotta see what happens and find out. All right, and then the back sensors are gonna be here. Okay, let's hope that these sensors can detect the edge before my vehicle falls off the edge. Okay, well, it's going through here, so that's good, but is it gonna make the turn? I don't think it's gonna make the turn. I think the wheels are gonna go off the edge before it can turn. Let's see what happens. The sensors did nothing. Oh, that's why they did nothing. Do something this time. Do something. Yes. Oh. Oh no. I need the back sensors to not be able to work when it's going forward. And then I need the front sensors to not be able to work when it's going backwards. This is getting so complicated. I've never done this much AI stuff ever. Okay, so I think the best way, I just gotta delete the sensor logic gates because we have to re-hook these things up to a whole new set of logic here. This is gonna be the new front sensor representations right here, because we're gonna need the sensor to be active and the forward to be active in order for it to go forward. And then we just hook this into what we want the sensors to do. Okay, this wasn't as complicated as I thought. So then we do the same thing with the back. So we need the back sensor to be active, and we need the reverse logic gate to be active, and only then will these turn on. And this side will turn on that one, and so on. Okay, now is this thing going to work? I'm just concerned about the sensor placement in relation to the wheels. I think it's not optimal. I made this thing a little bit too wide. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, no, okay. But yeah, as you can see, the back sensors do nothing right now. Oh man, see, that's the issue right now with the wheels. They go off the edge a little bit, but it survives somehow. Now, what are you gonna do here? No, no, get the ball, get the ball. Yes, yes, now the back sensors should activate and not the front sensors. Oh, it's gonna turn the ball off of the map, isn't it? Oh no, these two sensors are gonna hit at the same time. They're not separated enough from each other. They're gonna hit at the same time. I think the back sensors can go a little bit wider, and I think going slower is going to be the other, benefit. All right, so these sensors go out by a block, and then we're gonna turn all the engines down by 1 to give it a little bit more time to react before both sensors get triggered at the same time. All right, here we go, turn, good. Yeah, see, this gives it way more time. Whoa, man, look at those wheels. This gives it way more time to react now. Please get the ball. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. But now that it's going slower, it should be a lot more precise in how much it turns now. So once it hits this white, yeah, see, it's not as sharp of a turn anymore. Yeah, oh, this is great. This is great right here. Yeah. Oh. Now it's just a matter of, can it narrow itself down into one of these ball sockets? And that ball will disappear, causing it to automatically switch to forward. Yes, go. And then that sensor. Good. All right, we should grab the ball. Now it's going forward again. Another ball. I think we got this. I think we actually got this. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward, and that way it's not taking forever. It's not taking the next like 10 minutes to wait for this. Uh-oh. 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 This is a bad trajectory. Oh no, we were doing so well. I have a life hack for this. When it's going forward, it only has to make a right turn. So the only chance that both sensors are going to encounter a flat wall like this is if it needs to turn right. So if I offset this sensor right here to be a block or two forward, that means it will detect the wall before that sensor automatically and cause it to turn right, getting that sensor out of the way, and so it won't freeze itself up. And I can probably do the same thing for the back as well, because if we're going in this direction, it's only gonna have to turn left, which means this one should be, I'm gonna put it 2 blocks ahead. All right, so now you can see the asymmetry. Here's one sensor, here's the other sensor for the front. Here's one sensor, here's the other sensor for the back. So they're geared towards turning in a certain direction when encountering a flat wall. So hopefully that'll be enough to overcome what just happened. All right, let's fast forward some of this. Here it goes. Look how straight it's going for the final passage here. And that is the end of that challenge, which was definitely one of the hardest ones. Okay, what are you gonna throw at me now, though, after that monstrosity of a challenge? All right, so, we go out here. What is this? Is there a ball spawner in here? There's probably a ball spawner. Whoa, whoa, hold on. What is happening? What? Oh no, guys, no. That's a checkpoint. We got a wall right? Wait, what happens up there? What happens up there? Oh, wait, oh, we can go up to the elevator and look at it. Oh, there's an elevator to the elevator. Okay. Wait. Oh. There's a red ball socket. Oh, there's a ball spawner there. Well, this is really complicated. We've got to carry a red ball up that vertical wall, drop it off up there, get onto an elevator, stop, wait for the elevator to go down, go through here, and then return the ball, get a blue ball from here, then return it there, and then finish, all while turning every which way. You're gonna have to let me know if you want to see me try to do that. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know down in the comments below. I will leave a link to this challenge pack so you can try it yourselves if you have Scrap Mechanic and you want to test your skills on building self-driving AI vehicles. If you guys enjoyed this, you probably enjoy some more that you can find on the channel right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.